What a bummer.
Where Atlanta meets Memphis and real life gets talked about for real.
What a bummer.
Welcome to Bummerland.
I respect you, you respect me. We can talk it out, but let folks breathe.
Baby, what a bummer. I'm a Bummerland. Step on in, come talk the talk if you can. From the A to Memphis, we keep it real. Laugh a little, heal a little, say how you feel. Tune into the What a Bummer podcast.
Now let's talk about it.
What up?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of What a Bomber podcast. One of the members of the Bomber gang, Champ the Big Ace, with my co-host.
It sounded like you said the Obama gang. And if you call me a co-host one more time, it's gonna be me and you.
Okay, the hostess with the mostest.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Okay, so what we talk about today?
I about to say, I guess because we was talking about this off of the platform, just kind of about mental health and what do we do to manage our mental health, and what do we need to do to kind of help us be okay, especially like you said, if you got a lot of shit, personal shit, business shit, family shit, and just like you said, your own personal shit you dealing with, and then like I said, that alone affects the mental. So not just with the internal stuff, but external shit. What are ways, or what do you do to help your mental health?
Are you asking me, or was that just still a part of the explanation?
Well, part of the explanation, but I guess
Okay.
if you don't want to start, I'll start. I say one thing.
I was asking because you were explaining what we were talking about today, the topic. So,
Yeah.
and then I was doing something. I was listening, but I was doing something. So I'm like, was that a question to me, or was that still a part of the explanation? So, however you want to do this thing, that's fine with me. If
I'll
it
say
was a
it.
question, then I'm ready.
Okay. I'll say I'm a gentleman. Ladies first.
I ain't no fucking lady. I'm just playing. Ooh, I can see some down later. Y'all got to excuse me. I was trying to feed the little before we began this. Also, before we get started, shout out to Champ. Shout out to Champ, the big ace, the big artist. I really wish that he would just fix his name on TikTok. Not gonna get carried away with this rant because that's not what we came here for. You know what matter of fact, yes we are, because it's affecting my mental health. Because this man got me out here calling him Champ, but it's really Champ. So I need for everybody to know that it's not a C, it's an S. There's an origin behind it. Maybe he'll tell the story one day. I thought it was neat, and I think it's sweet, and I think that he should really just go on and switch that fucking C out for an S and make folks call you by your damn name. Your name ain't Champ, it's Champ. If he wants to share that story at some point, I think he should. But anyways, shout out to Champy for my shirty, okay? I would turn around and let y'all see the bag, but I'm sitting in my bed. So if you interested in seeing this shirt, video, live photo, whatever the hell they call it on TikTok these days, I'll post the shirts. I'll be posting the shirt on TikTok. So if you're interested in finding out, I might even be nice enough to post it on Facebook so y'all can see. But he did me a custom What a Bomber shirts. Okay? Because I'll probably be, I am going to post it because I would like to take a census, if you will, to see who would rock this and who wouldn't. I think you lame if you would, because it's fire as hell. Matter of fact, right here. That right there, that person right there, that lovely being up there is who is on the back of this shirt, okay? And it's dope, and I can't wait to get it in other colors. Matter of fact, I'm gonna still take the census, but this shirt is definitely going up with the other current What About shirts we have. The plain ones, but yeah, it's fly as hell,
We
and
working on it.
I'm sad that I only have one because, like, literally, when this shirt comes out in all the other colorways, just prepare to be sick of me because that's gonna be on my back every day, and I don't give a fuck who it pisses off. Um, but anyhow. So was the question posed to me yet or no? Yeah, it was. That what? How do I manage my mental health?
Yeah.
Um, shit, barely. No, I'm just playing. I was just playing. Um, actually, just whatever feels good for me in the moment. But lately, I've taken to coloring, and once again, this man right here, Champ, the big ace, the big artist, gifted me for Mother's Day not only this shirt, but a bunch of coloring books. Um, Cause that's how I decompress. I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna care. Sometimes the coloring gets the best of me because it'll start off relaxing, but just depending on like, excuse me, the detailing in it, my brain wants to fast forward through it. My brain wants to fast forward through it. I'd be thinking to myself, why don't these color pencils color bigger? Because I'm ready to just, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like if I could, especially if I color like the main part of the whatever it is first, that's I'm like the rest. I don't really care about the rest of the picture.
Yeah.
I don't, but no, for real, I do. I manage often with coloring. So, and I'm into all kinds of stuff, and Champ helped me with that. So I got my flowers because if you know me, and many people don't, but if you know me, you know I have an affinity for plants, live plants. I like flowers, but I'm not necessarily a flower girl. I love plants. I love all the types of plants in the greenery. Like I'm into succulents and stuff. So you might wanna color. You know, we got options. We got options. Okay. The other episodes I came with preguntas, but this episode, this the first episode. Champ didn't get me this one, but I bought this one myself a while ago. But this was one of my favorites before Champ gifted me. DB right here came from the Dollar Tree. It ain't that great, but it is. But it is just because of the thought behind it. It wasn't executed properly. But anyways, got it. And then this was McKinley's, and we were sharing it, and now it's mine. And then these my last two. This one came from Dollar Tree. I love. And then this is my last one because I told Champ I was ready to be in my soft girl era. So, I manage with coloring. I manage with meditation. I manage with silence a long time. Like even if I'm not meditating, I like to be in silence. And it's silent, right? Because I'm not talking to anybody, but it's not silent as far as I'm probably processing things in my mind. I also like to ground, and I know a lot of people feel like that's woo woo and all of that, and that's fine. Keep your fucking opinions to yourself. Um, but I love to I feel best when I reconnect with nature. So I love to go outside and put my feet in the grass. I can't do that though because I'm in the hood, and now and now all of a sudden there's wildlife in the hood. So we got lizards and shit roaming in the grass, and I just don't think I take well to something slinking over my feet while I'm out there. But trust and believe I'm gonna get where I need to be sooner than later. But I like to ground. I like to put my feet in the grass. They say hug the trees. I ain't did that yet because I don't want to get locked up in because I think that hugging trees would probably help. I believe it does help, but like with the situation that I'm in right now and where I'm at, like I could just imagine somebody trying to pull a 1013 on me, standing out here in the middle of the hood, hugging a tree.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe in reconnecting with nature. I really want to get to some natural spring water. I want to go visit some waterfalls and shit like that. But I like to journal. I like to listen to music. Music is definitely One of my go-tos. Uh, yeah. How do you manage your mental? What are some things that you do?
I about to say, just like you were saying with music, music is definitely my go-to. Cause like if I'm happy, sad, down, pissed, I'm finna put something that convey that feeling.
It
And
sounded like you was about to drop it sounded like you was about to drop some bars just then. Whether I'm happy, sad, down, or pissed. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
yeah, I about to say yeah, music just like I said, music is that universal thing for me, where it's like it's music for any kind of feeling you might be feeling. So just to turn that on, you know, now not if I'm like grieving or something like that, try to not to listen to something super sad because that'll just pull you down. But
Pull you
music.
down. I'm listening.
I about to say yeah, music, and then I've one thing I've said I've started to do more, being more mindful when I'm angry or feeling a kind of way is like drawing, because art is my form of journaling in a sense. It's just putting pencil to paper or pencil to screen to illustrate how I'm feeling. I'm actually the Atlas artwork I did that actually came because of how I was feeling that day, just feeling overwhelmed, just having a whole lot of shit on you, you know, internal shit, external shit, family, personal shit, just having all of that on you and just feeling like you just gotta carry that shit 24/7. And then, just like the concept of Atlas, like that was his punishment. And I think what it was for giving fire to humans, and he was punished to carry the world.
Hmm,
So so it's just like just having
that's
that,
deep.
just feeling like that, like I gotta carry the world. I'm not physically forced, but you feel like you bound to you. Like you just kind of carry, like you said, family, friends, business, work, whatever, just those different things that you feel like you gotta do. And, just never feel like a release from it. It's just something that's always on your mind or on your back in a sense. But that's one thing I said, just doing more art. Like even if I'm feeling sad, pissed off, definitely get put pencil to paper or pencil to the screen and just do some art, like fucking draw something, draw it out of me, because that's one thing I've seen for me that does help my mental space, where if I'm frustrated or just like I said, just feeling down or feeling uncertain about certain shit, it's just being productive and converting that energy to something more positive in the sense of just doing art. How about say one other thing I could definitely say, working out definitely helps. But I usually, like I said, working out early in the morning. I've gotten to the point where if I don't work out early in the morning, it throw my whole day off. And it's like either it throw my whole day off or my mood is just kind of iffy and off a little bit. So definitely being more consistent, where I gotta get this workout in the morning. Right now I'm Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I definitely feel like I'm getting to that point to get that more discipline in, is getting that extra day in, or definitely doing 2 a days. Like if I work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, work out early in the morning and work out again late at night. Definitely kind of keep that consistency where okay, I'm working out. So if I'm feeling pissed off or feeling distracted or just frustrated with some shit, let's go here, get on this elliptical. Let's do a good mile, 2, 3 miles. Hit the weights. Shit, might punch the punching bag, and just kind of get that energy and convert it into something more positive that helping me. So,
Hmm.
so I definitely say working out. One thing that you mentioned that I definitely have to start doing is getting outside more often, and like I said, putting my feet in the grass. That's actually something I looked up on Google, and that's like number two is practice mindfulness and grounding. So definitely getting into nature. But I'm the same way. If some insect crawl on me or some shit fly on me and getting in my ear, I'm done. It's time to check it.
No, I'm okay with the insects. I actually love going out and being surrounded by the bees. I love it. I I ain't gonna cap. When I was little, you catch me running, catch me running. Anything buzzing, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah.
But now, and again, everybody ain't here for the woo woo or whatever, cause I'm more spiritual than anything. But tap in and watch the synchronicities. Like I used to be hella, cause I got stuck. I was stung a few times too growing up, and that shit is painful. I was actually stung in my scalp one time,
Mm.
and the second time it was like right in the, it was in the side of my finger, my drawing hand.
The webbing of your fingers. Ooh.
No, like in like where I grip the pencil at.
Yeah.
So like just right in the side, this finger actually, right in the side where I actually hold, where I cradle the pencil
Yeah.
when I'm drawing or whatever. Um, a wasp got me dead in it. Now how that happened, how it was so spot on like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I know how it happened. It was there was a nest, or it was inside of a tire. They had those tire things on the playground that I was at,
Mm-hmm.
and it got me good. But yeah. So I've been stung a few times, and now that I'm more into my spirituality, I'm into that thing. I'm into grounding. I'm into doing these things. Me and McKinley walk outside, nothing will be around. We stand out there for a few minutes, and literally things just start to flock to us, and not in a harmful way. They literally just float around us.
Yeah.
The bees just float around. I literally have watched McKinley go out there and just hold her hands out like this, and the bees just come to her. They don't ever land on her though, but they just,
Yeah.
like, she holds her hands out, and it's as if she's remote controlling them, and they
Yeah.
just fly around her. They fly around us both. They never, nothing harmful. But I'm here for that. I'm definitely here for all of that. The bees, it's the lizards. I don't fuck with the lizards. I don't fuck with nothing that slither. I live with them. I've lived with these reptilians all of my life, and I'm finally seeing them for what they are. You know what I'm saying? So now, at least not these lizards over here. I don't know what the fuck these are. It's two different kinds that I be seeing out there. I'm not. Matter of fact, I still gotta look that up because I want to see what's native to Georgia. I don't fuck with the lizards, but the insects and shit, they actually, I know what they do in nature because I don't know what the lizards do, but I know, the bees make the shit that I love. They pollinate the plants. You know what I'm saying? They honey, which I use faithfully. Honey's good for so many things. I digress though.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not here for the snakes. I'm not here for the lizards. I don't want to cause no harm to them per se, but I don't want them up on me.
I say
I don't want them
that's
up on me.
valid. Cause I like I said, I don't fuck with insects or lizards. So, and my personal thing is like, I want y'all to live, just don't live near me.
Well, we're gonna have to get you. We're definitely gonna have to get you out of nature so we can ground you enough because it's really neat to interact with. Like, and literally, recently I had two. One was a yellow jacket. They both were yellow jackets. I take that back. Both of them were yellow jackets. 2 different days a yellow jacket got in the house. Now the other one, I made a mistake and decapitated it. Cause it was moving too fast. And so cause I wasn't trying to kill it. I was trying to capture it in the jar and take it outside, which
Mm-hmm.
never. I've never been that type. I'm like, where's something I can smack this shit and get it on up out of here? And now that I done got so peaceful with myself, I'm like, let's capture the living things and return them to nature. You know, and I just watched like the first one I almost had him, but I decapitated him by mistake because I went left, he buzzed right, and then crunch.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was really trying to, but the second one got him straight in the jar. I let him sit on the table and watch McKinley eat breakfast for a little bit. I let it calm down. You know what I'm saying? And then I took it outside and opened up the lid,
Mm-hmm.
and it just waited on me. It literally just waited on me. This is the thing. Maybe I should start recording this shit. But it just waited on me. I opened the lid. I flipped it upside down on the banister,
Mm-hmm.
and and then it came out and it just flew away. So we got to get you more. We got to get you in vibration or something, bro. Cause it's not. it's so nice. It really is. I like watching that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff helps my mental too. I sometimes like to. Another thing I like to do is stare out the window because the window is right next to my bed. Anyway, that's where I see the light coming from. But I like to look out the window sometimes. Cause like when the weather is nice, it's raining right now. But when the weather is nice, it's sunny, it's hot out. I get everything. The butterflies. I've never seen so many butterflies in my life as I have recently. Like doing doing this spiritual awakening and working on my mental health and stuff. You just start to notice all kinds of stuff. Um, but yeah, managing your mental health is more important than people know. Like, yeah, you can keep your body in shape all day long and still be a fucked up person, or still be in a battle, in a constant battle with with your mental.
Yeah.
With your own demons or whatever you want to call it. Like, yeah, your body can be right all day, but it don't matter if your mental is not straight.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, like I said, the mind control everything. Like I said, if the mind is in a influx or just disarray, everything else gonna eventually fall with it. I about to say,
no,
we didn't. I know I didn't mention. I know one thing I do that I've done now more, since my personal health issue, is just praying, just talking to God more. Just acknowledging and just being thankful for life and just help me with whatever I'm going through. Be my guide because like I said, I can't do this. I'm tired of trying to figure shit out. I need you to do this for me because again, your hands are more bigger and your patience is more infinite and your view is way more larger than my personal view.
yep. Sometimes the Most High send people in your life to help you readjust your focus.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. Most often than not, if you choose to stay that course. Um, but yeah, those are a few of the things that I like to do. Y'all call it prayer. I do a little praying. But I'm sure my praying is not like what people think or the traditional. Um, Let me go on and clear that up too, though, cause see, all I said was it wasn't like the traditional, but I could hear some people already going, "Yeah, she must be doing some shit." No, I don't. I do not practice that shit. I don't practice none of that stuff. I read about it. I love to read about that kind of stuff and research, cause it's interesting as hell to me. But I ain't around here lighting no candles on nobody or nothing like that. I like a good candle. I love a good candle, but no, that ain't what I
I
mean.
say
So
it's people
go on and get that out your head.
it's people in here wasting Bath and Body Work candles, doing some foolishness. I about to say that shit costs too much to be for me to be like, I'm plotting on the nigga. I bought this Yankee candle to plot on this nigga.
Listen, doing all of that, buying all this smell good shit, the Yankee candles and all of that, but ain't washing your ass. Now, how about them apples? Shit, hell we doing.
Okay.
Hell is we doing right now. I'ma light a candle on you. Go wipe the back of your fucking neck.
I about to
How
say
about that?
I about to say we at What a Bomber podcast don't support people not having proper hygiene. So please wash your ass.
Listen,
I'm about to say, yeah, definitely washing your ass is good for your mental health because how many people can say, oh, after a good hot bath or a shower, you feel a lot better?
some people will never admit that. Some people will never admit that because it's not a practice of theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I don't know. And then it's plenty of things that you can do to find your balance, find your center. The first thing though is acknowledging it.
Yeah.
You gotta acknowledge that shit, everybody need a little help here and there. You know, every now and then you might have a little meltdown or two. Um, shit. Sometimes I like to go somewhere and fucking scream. Get it out.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't really cry like I used to, but crying used to feel great.
Yeah.
You know, it's big. That feels very purifying. Um, I do like to take me a nice hot shower sometimes if I'm in a certain kind of mood. Um, and most often than not, though, when I finish with my shower, I actually rinse in cold ass water. It's good for your skin. Um, and that cold helps to kind of clear some mental fog as well.
Yeah.
It don't sound pleasant. It don't always feel pleasant, but it's really good for you.
I say it shocked the shit out your system and shit. Shit.
It's it's good for you. You feel good for real. You feel good once it's over.
I know they
Ain't that
say.
what that's what the athletes do? Like the real, the real hardcore trainers and stuff. They do it for they do it for like their muscles and stuff, like resetting their muscles and different
Yeah,
stuff
the
like
ice
that.
bath. Yeah, yeah. I've been told and I've heard that like traditionally, once you take a bath, the hot water and the steam open up your pores, but to keep yourself from getting sick, hit yourself with the cold water to close your pores back.
Maybe that's why I'm so healthy.
How about I say possibly?
It's definitely helping my skin.
Yeah,
My face is what I'm saying, but
yeah,
shit, woo woo, whether y'all believe it or not, I done had people praying over me and not for me, and praying on shit like that,
yeah,
praying that I have, praying on my appearance.
yeah.
And for the longest being around these people, like when I separated from them, my skin started to clear up. So believe it or not, that's my story. Um, but yeah, shit. I wish that people would start to comment on some of our on some of these podcasts, especially this one. I hope people comment on this one. Let us know what it is you do to keep your mental in check.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. What you say, McKinley? It was great. You ate it all, every last slice. I figured you would because it was only apple slices to go along with it, so that's fine. Oh, great. Thanks. Did y'all hear that? Could y'all hear that? Please, I hope y'all didn't hear that part. I'm gonna have to start learning how to edit so I can help edit these videos. But okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Did you make a mess? Did you throw the boxes and the stuff on the table in the trash can when you finish? I'll do it. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Wash your hands. That was baby bummer. Huh? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have.
So I think that's gonna, and you know what? Maybe that's gonna be like the highlight of every episode. Because is there one episode? Is there at least one episode? Because what we on, 8? This is 8.
Yeah.
Is there any single episode that McKinley didn't come in here?
Not that I can think of.
I ain't
I
think so.
definitely say I'm gonna have to create something like this. One of them info like
It-
a message
yeah,
for little
like, cause
mama.
she comes in on every one. So that's just got that. Maybe that need to be like a highlight in the episode or something. Because every single time, and every time, y'all, I tell her, Mommy is about to go do podcast episode with Champ. So if you need me, what do you do? She's like, I knock on the wall because she's literally right here behind this wall, right? So I just knock on the wall. Don't call my phone because I'm on it. Just not right here. Every time she just walk her happy self on in here. And I'm like,
How I say, how I say, she got something to say too. So
does she? Only when I'm on here though, right? And I'm trying to get her to talk about certain stuff. I love her, y'all. I love her. I do. I love her. Indeed. And when this episode is done, maybe we'll hit the highway and I'll come drop her off. You can go on and get your parents and lessons in since you won't yeah, you really gonna have to start practicing managing your mental, baby. Talking about you want kids and shit. Cause they'll test it. Hmm. Or maybe I should have brought her on in here and said, "How do you tell me how you manage your mental health?" But I already know how she do. Same as us. Art,
Yeah.
art, art, art. You sound like a fucking seal. Art, 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 art. But anyways, what was I saying before she interrupted me? Oh, I was saying I wanted people to get in the comments and let us know how they manage their mental health. Shout out to Manage Your Mind on TikTok because we were discussing this with him, and he is also supposed to be starting his panel podcast live on TikTok. So y'all stay tapped in with him to see when that's gonna get started. Manage Your Mind. Um, he's got a right now he's a brand, a clothing brand, but he wants to start his podcasting journey as well. So we're here for that. Um, but yeah. So another way I manage my mental, which is probably not managing my mental at all, is probably quite the opposite. But and I'm sure we are all guilty of that shit. Doom scrolling. But see, I like to doom scroll in my interests. So my doom scrolling consists of a lot of artists, um, a lot of crafters and upcyclers. That's my doom scrolling. So I feel like my doom scrolling is a little bit beneficial, you know, versus like watching a bunch of gossip and foolish and fuckery going on in the entertainment world and things of that nature. Not knocking nobody, that's what you do, but I'm just saying for me. I like to scroll the art scene.
Yeah.
Live it. What are you doing?
I'm just getting his information, link to the show notes, but I can do that afterwards. I about to say that's actually from the Google search I did. I just managing your mental health. That's actually number 3 when it says establish boundaries and connections and digital detox. It's a take a break from news and social media, especially when it's consuming, leaving you feeling overwhelmed or upset.
That's why I said it's usually quite the opposite. But for me, if I'm gonna be doom scrolling, it's typically within my interest.
Yeah.
So I try to just keep my stuff in the realm of the things that I like and away from things that will possibly trigger me.
Yeah.
So I stay tapped into the happier things. But yeah, managing your mental for some. I think that social media and stuff has a heavy effect on anybody.
Yeah.
On anybody. You get caught up in a lot of stuff that people consider social norms, and you're looking at everything that everybody say they got and what it looks like for them and everything like that. It can really begin to affect you over time.
Mm-hmm.
So a good old detox from that never hurt.
Yep. Yeah, I know that's definitely one thing I gotta do because, like I said, I be on my phone. But I have had moments where I just turn my phone off or just power it off completely. And then that helps where I'm not on social media, on TikTok, Instagram. Is just kind of be in my own little world and chill out, listen to some music, pray, or just kind of just chill in the damn bed and just relax. and just turn off and unplug from the world.
Yeah, buddy. That sounds like the way I plan on living for the rest of my life. I can't wait to just unplug from the rest of the world and just get back to the things that matter to me most.
Yeah.
You know, my baby, whatever my family will look like in the near future, and doing shit that little kids and shit used to do, like connecting with nature. You know, like I want my kid to be able to go outside and hell, I think that's what's wrong with most of us now. We stay locked up inside on these devices.
Yeah.
Everything's so fucking, well, quote unquote convenient. You know, everything's so convenient now. You know, get on your phone, you order your groceries. You get on the phone, you can order from Amazon. Or order everything from goddamn Amazon and have it dropped off or anywhere else for that matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait to get into a state where I can unplug forever if I want to. Because that's another thing. Sometimes people are just overwhelming for me. So,
Like I say, that sound like you get into the setting the boundaries and setting limits.
but you know, aside from establishing boundaries, that's another thing that works very well for me. It's not even that it works well; it's a requirement. I need time. I require a lot of time just to myself. It's safe with self. It's quiet with self. I can process with self. You know, and I don't have to worry about nobody overstepping my boundaries or ignoring them.
Yeah.
And it's safe for the other people. It's safer. So, you know, definitely unplugging and just tuning out for sure. It'll be nice one day though when I actually have like community that I can tap into when I'm having them moments just to vent or hell even seek some positive advice.
I about to say that actually go into the third point, where it says stay supported, reach out to trusted friends, family, or community groups or social connections and major pillars of mental wellness. So I about to say you indirectly hit everything that Google suggested. So
Fuck Google. Anyways, yeah, I mean, if you have those things, it's great.
yeah,
But that's what I'm saying right now. I don't have those things, or I haven't had those things. So these are the things that I do.
yeah,
Meditate, color, just take time for self. Shit, cry it out if you got to. Go take a fucking bath. Take a walk. Go put your feet in the grass. Try some arts and crafts. Pick up learn a craft. Learn a hobby. Read a book.
well, audio books that
I
definitely
was
be.
about to say, and see that I was just about to say before you cut me off. Read a book. Read a physical fucking book. I don't like audiobooks. I'm not knocking nobody that do. But technology has taken everything out of everything. Like, you want to read a book, but you don't want to read the book? We'll read the book to you. It's not the same thing. And it's something, for me, it's something in, I like collecting books. I still have books from my childhood. And that's one thing that I do want to get back into is reading. I've always loved to read. I love words. So, yeah, reading is another thing. You can escape. You know, you might learn some shit. I ain't knocking nobody now with your little audio books and whatnot. But I'm old school.
I about to
Show
say.
the Elroy.
I about to say. I understand, but like I said, I like, for me, the reason why I love audiobooks, because like I said, the combination of somebody reading to me, but that's how I learn, that's how I comprehend like audio.
said, I ain't knocking nobody, but for me, it's just something about the old school. What I mean, if that works for you, it's fine. But I'm just saying, I it's something about the old school way of doing things. Like, I don't know how to put it into words, but I like to read a good book. There's one in there that I need to pick up now. It's in my closet. Well, all my books are in my closet, but I need to get this book out that I had that I found, and I actually found it at fucking Five Below. The Egyptian Book of the Dead. That probably sound like I'm back to what I was talking about earlier. Like, I don't like no candles and stuff. It ain't even like that though. Like, it can pick up a fucking book. Pick up a book. Teach yourself something. But yeah, I want to get back into reading and all kinds of shit. I want to get back into writing. I want to do all the things.
I say, and you can.
I will. I definitely will, cause all I want to do is feed my family, y'all. Can y'all please like, share, and subscribe? You know what I'm saying? Nobody's saying come to YouTube every day. Just come this one time and hit subscribe. At least. At least. Bare minimum.
Yeah, how about saying share and like and share out the podcast on Spotify.
And Spotify. Spotify, YouTube, goddamn. Go follow us on Facebook. Ain't no podcast on there. It's just us. The shit we like to do. And so if you go support the podcast, then you might as well support everything else too. I mean, we do. And I can say that for both of us. We support motherfuckers. Come support us, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
I about to say, I feel what you're saying, but I don't know how people gonna feel like getting called a motherfucker. Like, support this motherfucker. It's like, are you really?
That's a shirt right there. Don't even try it if yet. Well, could I really be out there with it? Suppose it's not. That's another shirt right there, champ. Support me, motherfucker.
I was say, I feel like if it wasn't a licensing issue, I would definitely have to put Samuel L. Jackson, because it was like I feel like that's coming from him. It's
like this. I can't even make that face.
Like this, like, support, motherfucker. Do you understand?
So yeah, now here we go. So now we need to start working on this one when we get out here. The front gonna say support me, motherfucker, and then the back gonna say, and I'll support you back. Support me, motherfucker. I'll support you back.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
That's fair.
Yeah. Support me, motherfucker. I'll support you back. New merch.
I'm about to say, I definitely need to write that down and sketch that out.
Yeah. Support me, motherfucker. And the back end, don't forget about back end, because I ain't forgot about the back end, because I want all my back ends, and I hope my family know that. That's why, they the reason why I'm having to manage my fucking mental now.
Yeah.
And I hope they watching this. And if you stinking ass is watching this, then just go on and hit the subscribe button. I don't give a damn what you go back and say after. Hey, y'all been saying the worst about me for all of my life. We don't care no more. By we, I mean me. I'm we. We don't care no motherfucking more. So, what are you doing now, champ? Are you really sitting there, taking notes on what I just said? I ain't gonna forget, because I got a whole bunch of t-shirt ideas for you.
I was like, nah, I ain't forgetting. I was actually making sure that I've got some stuff within Procreate for the podcast, and just like I said, for the t-shirt ideas.
Why are you so tickled right now? Why do I have you laughing so hard just because I said support me, motherfucker? Support us, motherfucker? Yeah, this for us.
I'm just saying,
That's for me, that's for you too.
It's real, but it's funny. It's just funny.
Shit.
I feel like white people be cussing each other. Shit. I say, do they still be calling each other cocksuckers?
Okay, that's now you see how you done went too far. All I said was support me, motherfucker. And you talking about? I'm not even repeating it. Like you always go off the deep end. You and Mackenzie, like we be talking about something funny, and you like, and it's like, put that back in your pants. It ain't even that type of party.
I'm just saying, you just talking about the white tea people. I was just saying, do they?
I was not talking about the YC people. You did. You jumped out and said the YC people.
I'm just saying, you said if they cuss at each other, and I was like,
I didn't say if they cuss at each other. I'm saying I hope the people ain't mad about me. Matter of fact, you just got me confused altogether because I didn't say nothing about no white people, man. I didn't. I really didn't. You. Never mind. Matter of fact, this the end of the episode. I thank everybody that's been tuning in. I really do. And hopefully soon, we'll start getting some people in here that are interacting with what we have going on here. Because I really would love to hear some of the ways that y'all out there managing your mental state.
yeah.
Keeping your mental health and your well-being intact. I'm always open to ideas and advice, and maybe even a little constructive criticism too. So yeah. Now, go on ahead and hit all your bedazzlement with your TV show shout-outs and stuff.
Well, I guess I'll go into the recommendations. Well, I was just to say, just some stuff that I've recently. Go see Michael if you haven't seen it. If you already seen it, go see it again. And also go see Mortal Kombat 2. This motherfucker's off the chain. Like the fight, graphics, everything. This is like getting a video game in live action. If that makes sense. So they heard fans from the first movie. They killed out the original character that they put in the first one, and he didn't go out glorious, but he had a very savage death. Like how they ended him on screen, I felt kind of bad because it's like I know y'all didn't like him, but goddamn, y'all didn't like him that much.
Him who? Are you just trying not to say it because?
Well, okay, the original character from the first movie is named Cole Young. I feel some kind of way because his name is my name to a certain degree. But it's like how they did him in the second one, it was like, God damn, that was savage as fuck. Like, I know he was going to die, but I didn't think he was going to die like that. It's death and then it's death. And it's like, damn. So, if you love Mortal Kombat or grew up playing it in the 90s, definitely check out Mortal Kombat 2 in theaters. I've seen it twice, and it was great the second time. Shit, I might even see it a third time, how good it was. Okay, other recommendations. If you're at home and you don't feel like going out to the movies or anything, check out a new show called Nemesis. I like this show because it's dealing with a combination of like black culture and it happens in the West Coast. So it's a lot of West Coast imagery and music that's influenced in this show. So definitely if you looking for something to watch, check out Nemesis. This is their first season, so this is season 1. So definitely support them so they can get a season 2 because it was really good. Like I enjoyed it. And I ain't gonna lie, I hate that shows are not doing this like the 6-8 episode seasons because it's like how good it is. I should have got at least 10 or 12 episodes, but I'm not gonna. That's a whole nother discussion. And then also for my anime lovers, and again, this is another video game related show. So if you grew up playing Devil May Cry on the PlayStation, the anime is out. Season 1 dropped last year. Season 2 is out. And I ain't gonna lie, season 2 definitely crunk up from what they did to season 1. So definitely check out Devil May Cry. Another good show, another show that you can check out is Man on Fire. it's got the brother who played as Black Manta in Aquaman. I just can't think of his name offhand right now, but he's the lead in the show. And for the most part, it's pretty action packed. It's a lot of explosion. He whooping and beating people ass. So it definitely is a good watch. So definitely, if you ain't got nothing to do on the weekend or kind of just bored looking for something, check out Man on Fire. And also, music lovers, I'm pretty sure people have heard of Akeem Ali. He dropped new music, I want to say like a month ago, called Velvet. This is a dope ass song. The reason why I say it is because it kind of gives that 90s feel with the singing on it and just him rapping. But definitely check out Akeem Ali and check out Velvet, his new song. I guess we're going to the shouting out the black people and black businesses. I would say we already shout out Manage your Mind. Y'all check him out on TikTok. His information will be in the show notes. Shout out to What a Bomber, the brand and the podcast. Shout out to myself. If you're looking for any logos, graphic designs, or custom t-shirts like this one, just hit me up on TikTok, or you can go visit my website, abcdesigns901.com. You can reach out, place an order, or send me a message through the website. Shout out to Top of the Morning Food Truck on TikTok, and shout out to DJ V Love. Shout out to Cece. Check her out if you need any custom t-shirts or anything for your events. You can check out cc.love93 on TikTok, and then I think she got another page, but I also have to put that
Shirts and More by CC.
Okay, Shirts and More by CC on TikTok. I'll also include that information in the show notes. I will say, this was a great episode. I definitely pray for anybody that if you're dealing with any type of mental issue or having a moment where you just definitely just not feeling your best spiritually or mentally, definitely, take a time to, do some of the suggestions that we suggest and talk about. Definitely help to manage your mental health, and definitely coloring. So definitely, if you got artistic feel, definitely lean into that to kind of help you, your mind, your spirit, because like I said, this life is long and hard in the same breath. And definitely, we all going through some shit. So I definitely pray that anybody that's listening to the podcast, if you know anybody that's going through anything, or anybody just having a tough time, pray to them, pray for them, try to talk to them, and definitely try to, pass along some information to kind of help them figure out a way to kind of help their mental state, and just, like I said, just kind of get into a better place. So that's pretty much my spiel for right now. So thank you everybody who listening. Tune in again to What a Bomber podcast. I would say y'all have a wonderful week.
Love y'all.
Deuces.
Thank you.